This is the WeSave charity event, EG versus Crazy. Bulba with the top CS in the game, Synderen. He is definitely trying his hardest right now. And like I said, back in DC, this was his hero. He played this all the time. His Witch Doctor is going to get shackled, AUI. His former teammate on DC, in fact, will be taken out by Bulba himself. Crit. He's going to take another Spirit Lance to the face, and we'll drop to the Maledict. So it's a 1-for-1 between bounties. True. I mean, this is the beauty of roaming. This is how I got divine support somehow, Synderen. Roaming with Mirana, just killing creeps. Bulba on the top lane has a Maledict applied to him. Will attempt to run away. This is going to be a lot of damage. Another tick to come. It looks like he is super dead. AUI will be taking a little damage from Crit. As that DD. I mean, Shadow Shaman actually hurts, though, even without DD. Oh, going to get the Hex off onto Skeeter. Skeeter very low. One more right click will do it. It's not a double kill.
Like, if you have backpack slots, just carry it with you. I know it's going to be on cooldown way longer because it's backpack, but every now and then, just pop in the shovel when you know nothing is going to happen. Dig up something and put it back in.
Ryoya going on top of Underlord in the top lane. KheZu looks to be very dead. On top of the Roar, in fact. Shadow Demon is the first to fall, though. Really not doing that much damage yet against the tank KheZu. Finally takes him out. It's a 1-for-1. Here's the shackle onto the Witch Doctor AUI. This is going to be his third death in the last couple minutes. Looks like that's definitely going to be the case. Bryle has the double bracers. Not doing a ton of damage yet, but Crit seems to be perfectly healthy as Moon Meander completely out of leaps. Ryoya has another astral step in a moment here. Gets off his Aether Remnant, then jumps in. It looks like he'll get that finishing kill. It's a triple kill for Ryoya on the Void Spirit.
Crit's thinking about
as Bryle. He's thinking about it.
If they get this,
has the shackle as well. Remnant there into the Hex, into the shackle. Can Bryle actually get a kill before he goes down? No. Ultra kill for Ryoya.
EG have been playing with just made Arteezy's game insanely easy. Like, look at this net worth and tell me that this game is not already completely out of control. Say it, Shannon. Say it.
It's out of control. Aether Remnant on top of AUI now is Ryoya, looking to potentially try to finish somebody off. Oh, who's caught off here? Looks like it's going to be Moon Meander, and that's going to be a very easy kill. Shackle now into Witch Doctor. And EG is just rolling over this game. And to add insult to injury, Synderen.
Make a rotation that's successful. The top one failed because he got greedy and wanted to get Beastmaster. But more importantly, I think you had to open up the mid area way earlier. You needed to make a team movement that succeeded to compete with this Alchemist as... Oh, Prowl's going to die here, more than likely.
Yeah. Well, he gets the boat off, which is going to help his teammates, if nothing else. And actually stun the Alchemist, Arteezy. No Aegis. This could be a really big kill if they can finish him off. But it looks like that is not going to be the case, as reinforcements have arrived in the form of Ryoya with still that Aegis intact, along with the Yules. Skeeter, no Doppelganger for 2 seconds. It's going to be close, but will tick down to the Radiance as the rest of Crazy are now on the run. Unstable Concoction. Going to end up stunning himself as the Yules on top of Moon Meander. Looks like they'll be able to at least secure that. Dark Rift was used to the effect of taking out Witch Doctor.
Just having better vision will usually be more valuable than getting the second outpost, as long as you have at least one for yourself, right? It's only a draw. And for EG, a draw is more than enough right now.
Ooh, Ryoya. He's going to Yules himself. Or was that a Yules from somebody else, maybe? That's a double root as a result of that.
That's big.
All right. Yeah, very big kill.
800 pesos for Skitter.
Pesos. That I don't know about the conversion rate on that right now, but looks like Arteezy is going to get torrented. We have a Roar. Buyback onto Ryoya. He's going to be back in the fray very shortly. Bulba completely out of mana as Arteezy going into the fray. Looks like the Torrent is going to connect along with the boat, but Crit will live to see another day, but Dark Rift just in time as Ryoya comes to no avail.
And now we get this natural transition where they're 5 heroes together in mid going into the base. Good damage. Arrow. Was it used already? Okay. Arteezy has a heart, by the way, and AC.
Yeah, the assault picked up in the last fight, being used to full effect to try to take out these racks. Looks like the shackle's going to be onto the Mirana, getting very low as Arteezy wants to finish off somebody, but it looks like Crit will be the first to fall. Skeeter taking a ton of damage, gets off the Doppelganger. Looks like he will barely live thanks to the hood that he picked up not too long ago. AUI gets crushed by Ryoya and Arteezy as the fortification is in place for Crazy, but it looks like this is going to be minimum 1 racks. But of course, it is an Alchemist game, so
it's a pretty nice solution here. BKB would have been another option, more expensive. Good wraparound.
Yeah, very good. We have a smoke. Oh, the Aether Remnant Very nicely done. Ends up getting the stun, showing everything off as Ryoya jumps in, jumps back out. Arteezy is here to play. Looks like AUI is going to get completely crushed before the fight even begins. But looks like the trade will be Shadow Shaman, or Shadow Demon, I should say, as the buyback comes into fray for the Shadow Demon is Bryle. Now on the run, taking heavy Radiance damage. Pretty tanky overall, especially with that boat buff. The Yules is there, though, and it looks like he will be going into the grave as well, as this Roshan looks to be a freebie for EG. It's a 2-for-1. They're going to continue to chase the Ryoya on top of Skeeter. It's about at half HP. A little bit of a difficult kill right now, especially with Ryoya only having, I believe, 1 charge right now. Actually, 0. 8 seconds for his next ult. I think the chase ends here as the mana drain is just filthy.
Oh, well, Moomiander presented.
They're going to find...
That's
yeah,
nice.
Moomiander just walked in. Is like, hey, kill me. Which they will. Oh, okay, never mind. Ryoya, slight mistake.
Right. Everything else is online almost all the time. One of the biggest strengths of Void Spirit as well is those low cooldowns on his entire kit. So you can't really
Ryoya
have to try something here, but
they're gonna see him. But of course he has Aegis, so he doesn't really care. As Arteezy jumps in and KheZu, he looks so squishy somehow. Buys back into the game. And Ryoya and company focusing on Skeeter with all these illusions. They have a decent team against them, honestly. But Bryle coming in as well. Here comes the boat. It's going to hit onto one hero, and that is Bulba.
Oh, good cast.
Bulba just took a solo shark to the face, as now the pressure is being applied by Arteezy onto Moomiander. But it looks like Shadow Demon is going to be the first to fall. Ryoya on the top of Bryle. Crit still has Serpent Wards. Not sure if he wants to use them. Gets Force Staff onto the low ground, but will be taken out by Skeeter. It's a double kill for him. Arteezy with a concoction onto KheZu. Can they get this dieback kill is the real question. Gonna get slowed perpetually. There's the bash from the newly picked up basher onto Arteezy. So that is a dieback for KheZu.
You know, at least weather the storm. You can deal with it until PL is like 4 or 5 slotted. Just with 1 or 2 aura items and a good hero like Alchemist. PL needs way more time and another 1 or 2 items. He needs a butterfly plus maybe this abyssal. Then he's a threat.
The boat is coming, but Ryoya will be perfectly fine. Again, Bulba taking the solo boat for his team. What a good, clean boy he is. Looks like Arteezy did take out Moomiander. Bulba, with that Crimson Guard, is living to see another day. And now Skeeter's on the run. Ryoya not going to be able to get the stun up because of the illusions. As Crit still has Serpent Wards from the last fight. Will not... Oh, he forced to safety. Roar onto Skeeter. Somehow he found the mana as a triple kill for Arteezy, basically diving the fountain. And now Phantom Lancer left to his own devices will drop. And now KheZu alone in base, as they're going to call it GG. EG with the game 1 victory.
In my opinion, Anti-Mage is not going to have a good game, so the Void Spirit needs to have a solid performance.
And then he makes the first move, and there's no leap skilled on Moomiander. He's toast.
Yes,
Good
he
move
is
from
delicious toast with jam and whatever else you like to put on it, depending on your options.
It's more likely that you have gotten your component before you die compared to Demon Edge, right? And when you buy the components on the way, it ramps up your farming speed, so it's just better in every single way. Getting a cheaper broadsword will ramp up your farm faster than waiting another minute to finish a Demon Edge. So it just farms up on the way.
Stampede used as well. Ryoya in a lot of trouble. He will tick down to Bryle.
Yep.
So not too shabby, especially considering the performance last game on the Underlord.
Yeah, the game plan is still coming along
for
nicely.
Radiance.
I'm looking at... Oh, okay.
Chaotic offering onto Ryoya. Looks like this is going to be more than enough to be taken out. So 1 for 1 across the board, though, as Moomiander dies in another lane. Fly, is he going to continue to be pressured here by the Golem, just beating the absolute crap out of him? Looks like that's definitely going to be the case as Bryle finishes him off with a pulse. Double kill for him. He does not have his ult to get away if he needs to. Arteezy actually showed up to a fight instead of continuing to farm. I've never seen this before in my entire life before the 15-minute mark. Well, he will live to see another day though, because his ult is still up.
Aware.
KheZu
skilled stun yet.
Attempting to run. Are you serious?
He showed up, he spawned his skeletons, and he started running at them because he has a 0-4-4 build with Talon, right?
If they fight again, this could definitely be worth it, but they took heavy damage for that. X marks the spot will be avoided. Bryle gets out to safety. He's pretty low on mana, so I'm not sure if they actually want to fight. AOI also does not have Chaotic Offering. Will be chased down by Bulba, and it looks like that's going to be a very, very easy kill. KheZu, in the meantime, getting X'd into the Purge, into the boat. They're just using everything on my boy KheZu now. He's pretty tanky, but Bobo jumps in and ends up getting the kill. Fly in the meantime, taking the Mana Void to the face. So it's a 2 for 2 overall, as RTZ died just before that as well. So it ended up being worth it, going in pretty heavy in that mid lane. But they're going to continue to fight, surprisingly enough. Ryoya, no boat, of course, just use it. Bryle getting silenced, getting bashed. Looks like the triple kill will go to Boba.
Boba with another
And the
setup
tip,
for
will
Rampage.
it come?
It's also just his ability to catch, right? You just get way more options for your lineup to play around here, and it's also good against the Void Spirit. We're focusing a lot on AM, but it's a secondary hero that is elusive and difficult to get.
Meander has 2 leaps. I don't even think you wasted here.
No.
There's no way you're getting out of that.
But yeah, you're going this into multiple BKBs, and this is where the item is kind of wearing off. So he's unfortunately going to miss the timing in this game. He's getting it too late. Skitter's going to get involved.
Crit with absolutely no mana to speak of. Skitter has his ultimate available to finish him off if he really wants to, but we'll save it. It is level 3. Bobo pops the BKB and is just running away right after the fact because Ryoya has absolutely no mana. There's a chaotic offering. Looks like Bobo would be the sacrifice. Well, that's actually might be getting away here. Pops the wand, is super fast in the river. And Skeeter will not be able to find him. Ryoya pops his BKB in the meantime. And this is a marathon to the base, apparently. So we're going to see another fight potentially break out. RTZ finding Moon Meander at the very least. He's been finding him pretty much, or pretty consistently, as it will be a trade for the Shadow Demon. So a 2 for 1 across the board. And now a buyback from Crit. See if he actually can get back into this play or not.
Both RTZ as well as, I think it was Fly, were not even close to being able to connect, and maybe underestimating the movement possibilities from Crazy, as AUI is going to die again.
Filth. Absolute.
And RTZ's level 20, and you can see the change in mindset. He's like, my ulti will get off no matter what now.
Whoa.
So I'm
jumping in is Skeeter with that basher, ends up canceling that TP. Absolutely no mana, but of course he has his level 20 talent for the no reincarnation cost, but he is completely surrounded. And there you're seeing the Aghanims coming to work with that Resonant Pulse. That's a double silence. He's getting pretty low, but there's the save from Fly and the counter initiation with that boat. 1 is dead. Incoming. Oh, the Xbox spot actually keeps him alive a little bit longer, but Wraith King finally dies. But was it worth it? We'll see if EG can turn this around after the fact, as KheZu on the run has the Lotus Orb enabled. It is a 2 for 1 AM and Void Spirit dead. KheZu to follow, so RTZ sacrifices himself for the betterment of his team.
A second time without it. Now with it, it's going to be almost impossible. There's the silence.
Yeah, the silence from Resonant Pulse. He's going to be able to get out of dodge, at least actually could go back into the river and take out poor little Fly on that Shadow Demon. Now RTZ, absolutely no mana, but again, level 20 talent, he'll be back. He's going to get stunned right off the bat, though, from the Resonant Pulse. The Skeeter, not going to be able to get out of dodge, as that boat will perfectly connect with the X marks the spot, as the damage will continue. AM is going to jump onto Crit, trying to do as much damage as possible before he gets off that Mana Void. Not a whole lot of damage, though, because of that beautiful wand usage, but does find the kill nonetheless. Buyback onto the Void Spirit. We'll be back in the fray very shortly. Remember, RTZ's ult is back up in 13 seconds, so they have to kill him now if they're going to go for it. Jumping in, beautiful damage from Bryle, getting the double silence, triple silence, in fact. He's going to continue the pressure as Ryoya absolutely out of mana. Gets Spirit Vesseled as well. And now RTZ's ultimate is back up, gets the back onto AM, and down AM goes. Bryle will have to get the hell out of dodge, as this might be a free roach. Level 25 is there for the AM, by the way. He goes for the minus 50-second Mana Void cooldown, which I believe is, what, 20 seconds? Yeah.
Yep.
He gets disrupted. Here comes the counter initiation, though. The silence onto Kunkka, but the boat connects. Buyback is here for AM, and he will use it immediately. Fly taking a lot of damage in the meantime, but the silence onto the Void Spirit. Looks like he'll be able to dodge that out, but the chaotic offering to follow. KheZu, double edge. Nice control overall, as Mana Void comes out. Double kill for Ryoya, though. Buyback immediately onto both the Earth Spirit and the Warlock. And they'll have to defend this 5v4 for now. Actually, I thought he had buyback. Did he just spend his money? Well, either way, Void Spirit just dies right in his base. KheZu does have buyback now. We'll use it. But this looks to be the beginning of the end for game 2, most likely, as AUI takes a tumble and EG with the numbers advantage, 5v3.
Oh, roll. Not connecting. He actually has Yules on cooldown here. But KheZu with the Blink Dagger less build on Centaur can't get the catch. And yeah, this more than likely should just either be game or megas, whatever EG want to try to push their advantage for here. RTZ's going for the megas. He's already in the top. And he did take the Vampiric Aura, by the way.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Opens up bottom, but now
lane,
Skitter's out of
and-
mana.
Yeah, he's trying to save this melee racks, but maybe a bit ambitious. But I mean, you don't really have any other choice at this point, honestly. So understandable. He is dead. They know that's a dieback, so GG's come out. So game 2 going to EG. Was a really good start for CR4ZY,
Yeah,
but
they did well.
the lineup ended up hurting them more than it helped.
EG has the answers. The question is, we have to respect the Huskar last pick and the fact they have Oracle Huskar.
And the fact that Huskar is going to win the lane.
Exactly.
Fairy Fire, hype. I'm hyping as much as I can. Ryoya's running away. Run.
I mean, Shannon, he's dire. He has nowhere to run to.
He's dead. I feel like
can't think
there's always an exception in Dota, but I feel like you're
Maybe
probably right
Brood,
on that.
but even Brood wins, I think, possibly. Ryoya's just killing himself.
He's going
right now.
in.
He's trying to
He's
trade.
going ham.
Okay.
And he's dead, just as we said that Huskar will destroy.
That's a really big deal, but it doesn't seem like EG either know or are interested at all.
All right. Yeah, it looks
And
to be
they're
a
also
free
not
rush
making their
overall.
own aggressive move. I would really like to see them put
wait,
some
it's going to
pressure
be
here.
scouted.
That was
Is
the
he actually going
rocket.
to look for the hook shot? AUI is doing a
yeah,
nice
he
job
goes
of
dive
blocking.
too.
Actually, yes, the block from KheZu after all said and done. Brawl takes the Aegis, and that is going to be a free kill onto Clockwork in addition to the Roshan. But Aegis is expended immediately.
But maybe they can still make it work. They're setting up for Spectre.
Crit is
a
dead
big
in
move.
the top lane, and in the meantime, the hookshot does connect onto the Spectre. See if they have enough damage to take him out. RTZ a bit blocked by the Cogs. There goes the Haunt. Will Spectre get out in time? It looks like for now, the False Promise is applied. Probably going to heal up a decent amount, if not to full. They're just going to continue to chase. Very healthy now is Skeeter.
And for EG, oh boy, Ryoya's dead again. He is really
Yes, he
getting
is.
punished this game. And
Well, I think the
TZ,
cool thing about this is
he's spotted.
you pick a
They know he's
Clockwork.
there.
As we're going to see,
They
bot
know.
lane Bryle will get on top of RTZ. There's another sentry. It's just in range. And RTZ will go down at least once, probably a second time, although support is on the way in the form of Bulba. Arrow will not connect. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get here in time. Hookshot is up, but no reason to expend it. And if you die during Rolling Boulder, it just continues rolling. There's no stoppage
Rolling
at
Thunder?
all. It's awesome. Yeah. Or what did I say? Rolling Boulder? Yeah. Rolling Thunder. They're going to find
that's
Mirana
a
here.
dead Moon Meander. Pop.
He is
gone.
super dead. Bulba has hook shot.
a
Or,
good
yep,
hook.
going to connect. AUI
Bulba's
has
level
False Promise.
9.
Yep. AUI is
Oof.
actually a higher level than him. That is pretty rough. AUI, though, looks to be, well, probably dead if they can get one more stun. That's going to miss on the Aether Remnant. Getting healed. That's not a heal. That's death for crit.
I think the community is still thinking of Spectre as a hero that it was 2 years ago. This hero does not automatically win late game when it's farmed. There's way too many nerfs that it has had or solutions other heroes have. Oh, good arrow.
They have a fight.
Ryoya.
Ryoya again getting caught off guard. The heal's not enough for crit. Could have actually saved him with his egg if he wanted to. Had the opportunity. Might do it onto RTZ here in a moment. No? We'll just be using it on himself. There's the attack speed coming from Huskar. Gets stunned though. It's going to be close. The egg gets lost. And the Sunray to follow. That was a huge egg as Bryle still pretty healthy. Getting low on HP now, and finally the right clicks will suffice. Spectre comes back in. Thinking better about it though. RTZ very low. Is he going to take down? He does. KheZu comes up with a foot stomp as well. Skeeter applying some more pressure as Phoenix will finally die. This would have been a rout in favor of CR4ZY, but still looking very good regardless, even after the amazing egg. A 4 for 1.
The egg had 1
And the hoof stomp
HP.
will
It might be 5
continue
for 1. It is.
into an arrow. Terrific team fight for CR4ZY. They're giving the kill to Spectre, looks like.
So that egg had
Don't want
literally
that,
1 HP. For now, he hasn't grabbed it though, right? He's still holding on to his Ring of Aquila. Do they not have a Mindbreaker? Are you just making things up?
Oh, hook shot comes in a little bit late as the Aegis has already been picked up, along with the cheese, in fact. Crit, getting off a Sunray, has the egg, will use it, but will not eat anybody. Nobody's really side of EG. The egg will go down, and that is a huge loss for EG. As they are now on the run, Fly will attempt to TP out, will be successful. Boba looks to be the second to die, but it could have been a lot worse for EG, I feel. This was maybe better than expected after the Aegis was already taken.
Yeah, they got the Aegis again, but they're starting to really lose economy. That's another 3k gold going to a CR4ZY. They're now 10k up. So Arteezy can't do it alone. Somebody needs to step up. And this is an ambitious but big item from Crit.
Crit. Oh, arrow
That's a
will not connect.
way
A
whiffed
little bit
arrow.
off there. He's going to
Oh,
jump
this
in.
could be really bad.
They're going to find the Oracle right off the bat, so no save. But here's the egg. Can they stop the attacking? No, not even close. The egg goes down easily. Now EG debating whether they want to stay in this fight or not. Bulba has pretty much no spells to work with, so it's a 3v4. Hoof Stomp connects on the Void Spirit. We're going to have a buyback onto Bulba, but it's too late. Double kill for Skeeter. Right in the meantime, going ham onto Arteezy. A triple kill for Skeeter. Double buyback, in fact, from EG, but really to no avail. No.
The moment Oracle died in the backline,
There,
oh, it's
GG.
actually GG. The moment Oracle died in the backline, Ryoya got hoof stomped for the 4th fight in a row on the Void Spirit.
Sundar, tell us how it's an Alchemist game. Explain.
I'm feeling EG as well here. Is this kind of giving me slight OG at TI vibes?
Is this normal, by the way? I know it's not normal, but how common is it for an Alchemist not
Bulba's
to take
dead
greed?
to the tower. The offlaner and level 5. It is really tough time. So he needs to have his teammates bring him back in the game with Iron Shell. And they're trying to do just that in mid.
Yeah, they're going to jump on top of Ryoya. Is crazy, but he's super healthy. Bulba's taking most of the Omni Slash, but it gets transferred to Fly, who might get spun down there very shortly. As Bulba on the way out as well. Very low HP. Looks like he'll die one way or the other. And it ends up being a 2-for-0 in favor of Crazy.
Where they go Vlad's mech, and then they try to push with their Jugger. I don't see them piercing base. I just don't see it.
They're going to jump in onto Jug again, and it's enough. The silence is beautiful. The layering, amazing. Another silence coming in the form of Phantom Embrace. Oh, it looks like Crit will get blocked off just a little bit. It's attempting to run away. They're going to get the vision with Sprout. And now Ryoya doing the brunt of the damages. Crit will live to see another day thanks to that roll. Kezu getting initiated on. We see Echo Slam onto a couple heroes. Looks like Fly will take most of that damage, though. So it's a 2-for-1. As EG now on the run, as Ryoya goes back into. I mean,
that's pretty good actually.
Oh, he's actually coming back in. The Crit coming back in as well. That's a lot of damage being applied, and even the illusion from Darkseer.
So even in a terrible game, you can get a high impact.
Oh no! Moon blocked himself in. I was about to compliment him, and then he did that. As the jump in now from Ryoya, Mumiata can only watch in horror as his teammates are getting. Well, never mind. His teammates have come to help now. Ryoya now on the run. Ensnare from the Searing Chains. Do they have enough damage to actually take him out? He gets the stun, and here comes Alchemist in the meantime. Looks like the concoction will be enough to take out the Nature's Prophet. So it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, he's so fast,
I believe
dude.
was dead before that. Skeeter now on the run. Manta
He
style
has
intel.
840 move speed with Surge.
As I believe
Bonkers, man.
that EG will now attempt to run away. Because Alchemist has absolutely no mana to speak of. Buyback onto the Nature's Prophet, so he's going to be here very shortly. There's Searing Chains onto 2. Vacuum to try to help out, but not a whole lot of follow-up.
Oh, that's
Crit
a good
doing
figure.
his best.
Sprout.
Soulbind onto 2 now to follow. See if they can get anything on top of that. Doesn't look like Arteezy will tumble along with Bulba. And EG just getting rolled over in this fight. Fissure from Moon Meander into the Enchant Totem. And Bryle is unstoppable. They're going to find a kill on Enchantress at the very least. They don't even bother. They assume his TP is up. Little do they know. But yeah, that's a very annoying hero to chase.
Alk. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You talked about this combo. Buyback onto Enchantress. See if they go any further here. They know Echo Slam is down. They're going to take out Moon Meander first regardless, though. There's the wall. Only gets one hero, but it is the Juggernaut. That's the most important one to get. Alchemist. The Inkswell not going to do a whole lot here. Ember Spirit using himself. Actually, I believe that was Ryoya doing that. They're going to be able to clean him up as a result. The chain stuns are there. 3 dead for Crazy as Kezu looks to be next on the list. Gets stunned out. Do they have another one? They do very shortly in the Aether Remnant. And I do believe they're going to find this kill eventually as the chase onto AUI is there as well. Although Kezu, they're going to keep stunning him. This is the the best attempt of a TP I've ever seen. 5-for-0. EG are back in the game.
The big picture here is from EG, just that the laning stage went so well for Crazy that this has taken longer than they would have liked. This would be a huge kill, though. They found Arteezy this time alone.
Omni Slash, yeah.
That is a kill, and that's a fucking big kill.
So Crazy still with the net worth lead, and it's
GG from Arteezy. I honestly don't even think Rapier dropping from Roche at some point would be too ridiculous.
I know, nothing's too ridiculous anymore.
oh
Lumiana is going to jump in, gets the Echo Slam. Fissure's kind of on the wrong side, though. They might have to apply all the pressure to Bulba. They will take out Grimstroke. Bulba to follow. 2 for nothing. Both do have buyback if they want to continue on. Ryoya forced to use his BKB.
Concoction with Earth Spirit, with getting an illusion of Jugger. There's so much that can happen. I don't really have a strong favorite for late game.
That is Bulba's strategy. Make your enemy team as strong as possible so you can get an illusion of them. Earthshaker taken out before he can use any spell. Ember Spirit silence for now. Impetus dealing heavy damage to crit as Arteezy will chase Skeeter all by his lonesome. Will come back into the general fight as Bryle, very low on HP, gets the Yules off. Do they have anything? Yes, Aether Remnant. Easy kill. Feels like throwing away a couple kills here for Crazy.
But it makes their game, it makes it a little bit trickier because Bryle kind of needs to set up, but he's also very weak defensively.
Crit rolls in. AUI silence. Bulba dealing massive damage with that Ion Shell. They're going to give up on the kill entirely as Fly again drops to his death. He's going to buy back immediately, but there's the root, there's the sheep. Bulba is donezo. He does have buyback, but no wall for another 96 seconds. See if he expends it or not. Crit stuck in kind of a corner right now. Ryoya comes in. Only has 1 ult charge right now.
Hard.
Poor Arteezy stuck
so
in the trees. Does have quelling, but he has to put it back in from his backpack, so it's still on cooldown. Taking heavy damage. There's a buyback onto Bulba. The Omni Slash completely onto Arteezy. A huge kill coming in for Crazy. 70 seconds on the deck, and Bulba, again, no wall. All you can do is surge. And obviously, we talked about the Wombo combos. There's Darkseer surging in Arteezy. Kezu inside the trees. Gonna initiate with that newly picked up Abyssal Blade. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple here. Soulbind onto 2. That's a double Yules. Omni Slash on top now. 2 for nothing in favor of EG as Crick gets taken out in quick succession now. Crazy. Continuing this attempt is buyback onto Earth Spirit. As it looks like this fight is turning in favor of EG quite heavily. AUI now on the run. So the lone survivor will be the Ember Spirit. Did cost the Earth Spirit the buyback. Triple kill for Arteezy.
They got the combo
All
there.
about that.
Kezu was in a really awkward position. I don't know
If
how much
he
I
does
like
go
this
for
gnome
Axe, which
here.
I don't know he is, do you think Voice Spirit is the choice? I think so. I think Grimstroke is maybe number 2 on the list, actually.
Grimstroke is
for the
really
Juggernaut
good
illusion.
too. Grimstroke Illusion of Jugger is no joke. It's really strong. And
Wait, is Darkseer Axe still the illusion thing, or did they change it? I can't remember.
it makes his wall longer.
His wall long? It does something else. I can't remember. I have to.
It says on
Alright,
it,
you
increases
cast, I'll
wall
check.
length.
That's it? That's it?
That's what it says on the ad.
No, it has to like slow more or something. That sounds awful. Enchantress, Dunzo.
I actually don't remember. I genuinely don't.
It literally just says increases wall. That can't be right. He bought an Ag. All right, we'll see.
I think he's going to give it to Grim.
I think there's more to it, man.
Oh,
There has to be.
Shaker again. Moonmander's
he's
totally out
dead.
of position here.
All right, who does he give it to?
Wait, what was even the hope there? What were they hoping for? They have
They're
two
just
dead
feeding
heroes.
now.
Dude, that is...
Lily is not there. Soulbind does come off as Fly dies yet again.
Moonmeander.
But for the betterment of his team, double Yules. Moonmeander very low. Looks like the spray will not be enough to kill him. He can come back with Echo Slam as well.
This is a pretty
still
admirable
something to-
defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Juggernaut's up in 10 seconds, so I think EG needs to be on the run now without their Grimstroke. And Aegis, again, has to be relatively soon. It's going to pop. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple of heroes. Buyback onto Fly. Darkseer not able to get off any spells. Ryoya has another charge to expend if he really wants to get out of dodge, but they're going to use all their buybacks that they can just to finish this game if they can win this fight, which they probably will. The Omni Slash onto two heroes. It's mostly on the Alchemist, but a crit, beautiful Ghost Scepter, tanking a lot of that damage, or mitigating, I should say. Here comes Ryoya. Massive damage. Triple kill for Arteezy as the buybacks galore come out for Crazy, but they know Juggernaut didn't have buyback last time. In all likelihood, does not have it now. Up, Searing Chains. Not enough, as Bryle might be taken out here. Do they have a stun? BKB is popped. Looks like he'll be
Abyssal
safe
was
for
on
now.
cooldown. That would have been a kill, probably. But it's still really bad
continue on.
news. Alchemist has ult in 15. And they still have a creep wave. I think AUI is trying his best to get rid of the creeps here. Just buying time, running in. Sprout
Alchemist
is delaying.
very slowly attacking the Ancient.
Crit is going to
Finally
remove
has his
trees
ult
with the
available.
silence.
Juggernaut, again, 50 seconds on the deck. Bulba, no wall to speak of. Ryo just creating as much space as he can. BKB's popped galore, and looks like they're going to be able to take out the Ancient eventually. But the Sprout being very annoying. Oh, the backdoor protection, but they're actually going to go through it.
It was almost enough.
EG win the
Almost.
series 3-1. All right, I'm so confused. Was the Aghanims at base the whole time? I have to look at his inventory
I didn't
right
see
now.
anybody get it.